Sri Lanka අපි කාට ණයද? Who are the creditors of Sri Lanka? Hi everyone, today we are going to dive into one of the hot topics that has been in discussion recently, the debt position of Sri Lanka. So today we are going to look at Sri Lanka's bilateral debt amounts and what are the countries that have lent us the money. Okay, so in total, if you see our bilateral debt amount, it accounts for US dollar 10 billion. Now, this US dollar 10 billion was borrowed by the central government of Sri Lanka as well as some state-owned enterprises as well. So together, the total amount is about US dollar 10 billion. Now this US dollar 10 billion loan didn't just come from one particular country. It came from several countries. So in this pie diagram, you will see the countries which have contributed to this particular loan amount. So we have China, which has given us nearly 44% of our loans. And next we have Japan giving us 32% of the loans that we have at the moment. So if you see China and Japan together account for nearly 76% of our loans. So they are the major creditors of Sri Lanka. That's why in the current financial news, you will see that debt restructuring negotiations involve the active participation of these two countries because these two account for the majority of our loan. Next we have India, where nearly 10% of our loan is from India. But see the gap between India and Japan, nearly 22% of a difference. Yes, India wants to be one of our big creditors, but with the very close relationship that Sri Lanka had with China, the amount that we had borrowed from China still remains massive. And leaving these three countries, India, Japan and China, all the other countries amount for very smaller contribution. So only China, Japan and India have double-digit contribution to our loans. All the other countries amount for less than 5% individually. You would see the next highest we have after India is Korea, giving us 3% of our loans. Then we had Germany and France giving 2% each. And thereafter you find other countries like USA, Saudi, Kuwait, Spain and Iran. Now another point for you to note here is most of the developed nations have lent us very smaller in value. It is the Asian countries which remain as our biggest creditors. Okay, so with this knowledge, I hope you got some clarity to the current ongoing debt restructuring negotiations. I hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you for listening and subscribe and support us for more videos.